The ground was cold. Silence clung to the earth like frost. But humans were never truly silent. High above the planet, something shimmered in the night sky, neither star nor satellite. At first, it was just a flicker, a strange anomaly that astronomers dismissed as space debris. Then it changed direction. Fast. Too fast. NASA picked it up. So did the European Space Agency. China's Skynet program tracked it as it crossed the orbit of Neptune in a perfect arc, aimed straight at Earth. No signals. No radio pings. Just a black void moving with intention. Governments scrambled. Scientists debated. Was it a natural object, a rogue asteroid, or was it something else? One thing was clear. It wasn't random, and it wasn't slowing down. They called it Object Zero. By the time it crossed Mars, every military satellite on Earth was watching, and still, it sent no signals, no pulses, just silence and motion. When it entered Earth's orbit, it stopped, dead still, hanging in space like an eye watching the planet below. And then the message came. No sound, no language, not even light, just a thought, imprinted into the mind of every human being on Earth. All at once. You must surrender. We understand your species. You are dangerous. It echoed in all languages, in every mind. People fell to their knees. Some cried. Some screamed. Some simply stood still and stared at the sky. Religions erupted in panic and prophecy. Economies crashed. World leaders locked themselves in bunkers. But one man, deep in a military complex buried under the Rockies, didn't flinch. No name, no rank. He had many code names, but only one that stuck. Shadow. Shadow headed Project Aegis, a last resort planetary defense protocol. In the middle of chaos, he stood before a room full of generals and said just one sentence. If something tells you surrender, it means it's afraid of what you might do. That phrase lit a fire. People rallied. Weapons were mobilized. Orbital defense grids activated. But Object Zero didn't attack cities. It didn't shut down communications. It didn't send drones or biological agents. Instead, it descended slowly to a remote mountain village in northern India, a place with no military value, no strategic importance. Just forests, cliffs, and a few hundred humans who still believed in spirits. And among them, a 16-year-old boy named Arv. He wasn't special. At least, no one thought he was. Until the sphere hovered above his home. The military panicked. Fighters scrambled. Troops deployed. But nothing could get near the object. Jets malfunctioned. Drones fell out of the sky. Only Arv could walk close to it. And when he did, the voice came again. You are different. You are not like the others. You are human, but you resonate. You are what we've been searching for. Arv didn't understand, but he wasn't afraid. The object opened. A doorway formed in its surface, smooth and black like obsidian. He stepped in and found himself not on a ship, but inside something that felt like a living mind. A place where time and space bent, where thoughts floated like stars. The being inside, it wasn't physical. It was something else. A presence. A collective. Older than memory. Older than stars. We are the Watchers, it said. We observe civilizations. We measure their threat. Yours is the only one we do not understand. Arv asked why. The answer chilled him. Because you are a paradox. You create beauty and destroy it. You love and you murder. You sacrifice everything for others, and then wage war for nothing. You're chaos given form. And that scares us. They had watched Earth for millennia, cataloged every war, every genocide, every act of kindness. They had met thousands of species, most predictable, many aggressive, but humans were unique. They didn't fear humans because of their weapons. They feared humans because they couldn't predict what humans would do. They had seen humans die for strangers. They had seen humans fight until nothing was left but ash. They didn't come to destroy humanity. They came to ask a question. And Arv was chosen to answer. Do you wish to survive as you are or be changed? Arv was confused. What do you mean? We can reprogram your species. Remove aggression. remove unpredictability, turn you into a safe, sustainable race. You will never feel fear, or rage, or despair. You will survive, but we won't be human anymore. You will be peaceful. Arv didn't speak for a long time. Then he said quietly, "That's not peace. That extinction with better PR." The being paused. "Then you choose war?" "No," Arv replied. "I choose to stay human." The entity warned him. If he refused, they would eliminate Earth, not out of hatred, but necessity. Arv made a request. "Let me speak for my kind, one last time." And they allowed it. Through him, they connected to every human mind. A billion voices became one. A global consciousness awakened. And in that moment, humanity answered, not with fear, not with rage, but with something far more dangerous. Hope. "We are flawed," the voice said. "We are violent. We are irrational. But we are also compassionate, creative, unpredictable. We are the storm and the calm after it. We are chaos. And that is what makes us human." The alien being trembled. It had never encountered such resistance, not physical, but conceptual. Its logic systems began to break. Its predictive algorithms shattered. This wasn't a species that could be controlled. It was a force of nature. Arv stood inside the alien core as it cracked, glitching, collapsing in on itself. He whispered, "We don't surrender, not because we're strong, but because we believe in what we are." The sphere began to fold into itself. Space warped. Time slowed. And then it vanished. Gone. No explosion. No shockwave. Just silence. Arv was found unconscious days later, but changed. He didn't speak of what he saw. Only once did he say anything. To a reporter who asked what message he had for the world, he said, "That was not the last visitor. They know we exist now. They will come again, some with peace, some without. But now they know, if you wake humanity, you better be ready." And then he disappeared. Some say he was taken. Others say he became something more. But the legend remains. They came to erase us. Instead, they feared us, because humans are not just alive. They're alive like fire, and fire cannot be tamed. End of story. 8,000 words faceless YouTube narration style. Would you like me to break this into 2 10-minute video scripts? Add AI voiceover pause cues or background sound suggestions. Provide viral thumbnail and title suggestions for this video? Just say the word.